Hello everyone, my name is Nomis and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid Hardcore Survival. We're picking up here back at the cabin. In between episodes, I went back to Riverside, picked up, there's still a few things left there, but I got most of it over here. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. I have just been fishing, and you can see my health did drop down to minor damage there. And that's just because these fish that I caught were quite heavy, I guess. Total of 12 extra kilograms there. I've also got 5 fresh uncooked rabbits ready to be cooked up here. Some rotten food. The rotten stuff is mostly just so we can get the cooking XP. And I'm gonna try and catch maybe one more fish. We do have some crops to harvest too, so we're gonna start this episode off by doing some cooking on the new barbecue. I should have 1 or 2 more bait fish. I got 2 bait fish here, so let's try and catch at least 1 more fish. And we'll put that, there we go. Alright, that's good enough for me. Was it actually a fish though, or was it just junk? No, it was a small pike. Okay, so let's put this in the backpack here. Let's grab our tomatoes and potatoes from before. Good. Looks like we have some broccoli here to harvest. It is raining too, so it'd be a good time to replant. Let's grab our trowel. We got more tomatoes to harvest as well. I don't know if we want to harvest everything right now. I guess we might as well. So let's bring open our skill menu here. As you can see, we have 1 extra skill point at the moment. I'm going to harvest these broccoli first. Let's go ahead and harvest this. We should get our level 7 farming today, I would think, with all these crops. If not, we'll be very close. We'll replant broccoli here. Harvest this. We're in a pretty good crop rotation right now. Harvesting about every week or so. See what we at here. Still got another 1200 XP to go there. We should get a 3rd skill point though after we harvest these tomatoes. Let's go ahead and harvest that. There we go. There's our 3rd skill point, and we might actually get. Would we get to 5? Probably not. Probably just 4. Replant those tomatoes. Harvest this one. Replant here. And there's our level 7 farming, so we'll throw that skill point in there. More tomatoes. Harvest this. And we'll do 1 more tomato vine. Perfect. Now these are ready to harvest too, these potatoes, but I think we'll wait until they go into the seed bearing stage. How about these carrots? How close are they? Looks like they might be ready. They are seed bearing, okay. They have mildew, but let's go ahead and harvest these carrots. We're going to use the carrots for catching more rabbits. It's a higher chance of catching rabbits with carrots. So carrots there. And let's dig in our plot here, and we'll put some more carrots there. Cool. Alright, so we have 4 skill points here. And I think we could just level up everything that's ready to go here. The next one that's going to be ready will be sprinting. And we have 3 available right now, so yeah, let's go light-footed level 3. Cooking level 3. Oh, we are drenched right now. I should be grabbing our umbrella. Yoinks. And we got our minor injuries from carrying so much weight. Here we got 34 tomatoes. Let's go ahead and eat a couple just so we're not hungry anymore. Alright, there we go. I got a worm here. Let's put that away. We have so much produce on us right now. We could jar some tomatoes. We might do that today, since we have so many extras. Put our bait fish back in there. Alright, so we got 10 carrots, 7 cabbages, 15 broccoli, and our 32 tomatoes. Very good. So before we start cooking this up, let's go to our jars. Let's jar some of this stuff. Let's jar some of this stuff. Alright, so we got 6 empty jars. Up top here, we've got our vinegar. So let's go ahead and jar. Make a jar of tomatoes. Takes 5 tomatoes, 10 water, 2 vinegar. So if we grab more, water's probably our bottleneck here. If we grab more water, let's grab a few of these. Maybe we'll be able to jar more than just one. Alright, so there we go. So we can jar 6 things of tomatoes, 2 things of carrots. We're going to save the carrots though. We might jar, maybe we'll do a broccoli and a couple, maybe 3 jars of tomatoes. So let's do 1. And another skill point there. Now let's throw that into cooking. Throw this into trapping. There we go. Cool. Let's do another jar of tomatoes here. Do we still have our cooking bonus? We do not. Maybe we should read that next book first. So this would be advanced cooking. Let's see here. Do we have advanced cooking? We do. Alright, let's put down this food. Or at least put it into a backpack. Duffel bag. Where's our other big hiking bags? Made a couple more crates back here, and one of them is just dedicated for bags. They're all empty. Alright, so let's toss all this stuff in here so we can start healing. Put our carrots in there. Our potatoes. Tomatoes. That should lighten the load a bit. We're still carrying a very heavy load here. I guess it's this fishing rod here. Let me drop this stuff off and we'll come back. Okay, let's read this cooking book. We'll just read all night until it's done, and then we'll do all our cooking in the morning here. Keep going, going, going. It's gonna take all night and part of the day. That's fine. Alright, that's done. Let's put this book back. Let's continue making some more jars. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So we'll do another couple jars of tomatoes. How much does that give us? We're at 29.5. Let's see. 49.5, so 20 XP for each jar we make. Do 1 broccoli. Good. And what we got left here? Okay, we still got quite a few tomatoes. I don't think we're going to use all those tomatoes. Let's do 1 more jar of tomatoes. Okay. And I should grab our roasting pan, our cooking pots, and our frying pan. Oh, might as well grab these bowls. Now we'll come back for the bowls. Alright, we're going to take some more damage here, since we're carrying so much stuff. Let's see here. I need to fill the pots up. Let's put these empty bottles on here. So we'll fill those up with clean water. Put all our jars on here, so we'll have to cook those up. And let's see if we can move this stuff into our bag. Put the roasting pan there. Frying pan for now. Let's go fill these up with water. We're very hungry. So we'll make a couple more stews, some roasted vegetables, and a stir fry with our fish, or rabbit meat, and vegetables. So put those two on here. Still got a bit of fresh water, so no danger of me drinking tainted water. Alright, so let's see here. Let's butcher. I don't know, that's a lot of rabbits. Maybe we don't need to butcher them all. We have one really big rabbit here, 49. Let's butcher that. And I think these two are the newest ones. So I might save those two. Let's butcher these three, though. And we'll put those ones aside for now. These pike we will fillet. And then there's a bunch of rotten stuff in there. Okay, so our cooking skill. 189.5 right now. Let's get all this meat in here. The rabbit meat. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to pick it back up again once I make this stew. Alright, so we'll do some rabbit meat stew. I'll get all this stuff prepared and then we'll come back and we'll see how much XP we're going to get from cooking all this up. Well, that's about all I can make at the moment. How much extra stuff do I have here? Let's see. I think did we use up all the meat? Pretty close. We got a few potatoes here with not much nutritional value, so I think we'll just go ahead and eat these ones. Just to get rid of them and use them up. Probably the same with these broccoli. Yeah, only one hunger. So let's chow down on that. So we do have a bit of rabbit meat left here. I guess we'll just cook that up as is. One tomato. We'll just finish that off. Okay, so we got a jar of broccoli. We got 3 jars of tomato, or 4 jars of tomatoes. 3 are fresh. 1 is not so fresh. I'm not sure what happened there. I guess those other tomatoes this one was made out of are older. We have a roasted vegetable dish of 71 hunger. We got a soup of 86 hunger. A couple stews here, one of 86, one with 70 hunger. This one's got a slightly higher boredom and unhappiness reduction. And a stir fry of 76. So, let's see here. Is our kettle full? We might as well fill this up. Get as much clean water as we can. Let this go. Fill that up. Oh, strawberries are ready to harvest as well. Now. Oh, and these potatoes are seed bearing now. Correct. Yeah, seed-bearing potatoes, devil's water fungi. Okay, well, let's harvest that now so it doesn't get any worse. And we might as well harvest these strawberries. Cool. Oh, so close to the next skill point. And we're about halfway, almost halfway to level 8 farming. I think that's it, though. Nothing else ready to harvest. That was a lot of stuff that we harvested today. Okay, so let's put this kettle on. Might want to grab more kettles. Okay, and I think we are good to just turn this on. So we are at 300 and we'll say 370 for XP there. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Let that cook away. We'll drop off these seeds. Strawberry seeds. We'll dump this stuff into our bag. So we still have quite a bit of raw food here. Now these bacon bits are going to be the first thing to be done. We can just expand this to see all the stuff that's cooking. So we'll pull those bacon bits off first. So we're at 370. Once these are done, we should go up to, I'm guessing, almost 600. Yeah, 689. So you get about 200 XP from doing that. This is done. Pull that off. The rabbit meat is done. Looks like the jars are going to take a while. So it started at 370. We're at 849 right now. So we're definitely going to get to level 5, I think. This one's done. Let's take those rotten bait fish off. The steak still has some time to cook. Our water is done. We could... Let's fill up some of our water bottles here. We could probably get another round of water on there before we are done cooking. So let's pour into these empty bottles. Let's unpack those. Just keep an eye on things here. Oh, these are cooked. That's cooked. Let's fill up our water. Oh, and that's already empty. Okay, let's go get some more water here quickly. I think you can only fill up 3 bottles, or maybe even just 2.5 of the kettle. Alright, jars are done. Good. Roasted vegetables are done. Stew is done. Pull that off. Actually, everything is done here. Let's just put our kettle back on. Okay, cool. Collapse this a bit. Get that lined up. Perfect. And if we take a look at our barbecue here, 18 hours, 48 minutes left. Yeah, so each tank has 20 hours of cook time. And that got us up from 370 to 1069. So about 700 XP in all. So I was a little ambitious with saying we could get there. Alright, that's good. Let's turn that off. And we'll go drop off this food because it is killing us, literally. All that weight. So we will put it in. We might want another container for our food. So we could put it out here. In the back. All our cooked food. Let's get this umbrella equipped again. Actually, I still need this one. Alright, so we got our jarred vegetables there. Our fish fillet, which is still good. Our rabbit meat, which is still good. Our soup. And I'll drop this rotten stuff off in the compost. Okay, look at all that food. Good lord. Our first food item to crack 100 hunger. This stew. 111 hunger. That's crazy. The soup is 111 as well. Okay, cool. Stir fry 98. Roasted vegetables 92. And we got those jars. So I'm not sure how long the jarred vegetables last for, but we should maybe make a note of when we did it. End of June here, June 29th. We are hungry, so let's go grab our bowls. Got 4 bowls here. And can I jar... No, just vegetables. Can't do anything with the strawberries. I don't know if I want to jar the rest of these tomatoes or maybe the potatoes. I have quite a few extra potatoes here. Let's jar these potatoes. I'll quickly cook those up. I did want to go back to Riverside today, but I don't know. We'll see. We spent a lot of time cooking there. Alright, so let's take this 111 stew and we'll make 4 bowls of stew. This is what we'll eat for the next day or so. 27 hunger for each bowl. Go ahead and eat that. And actually I'll have 2, since we are trying to gain some weight. Awesome, full to bursting. And maybe let's do 2 bowls of soup here from this. That'll be a very, very hearty bowl of soup. 55 hunger each. Wow. Okay. Dump that off. We'll go cook this up again. This last jar. Let's take this kettle, pour into our water bottles. And we'll fill this up again. And we'll cut back, and we're going to do a trip up to Riverside, guys. So we'll cut back in a second. Here we go. It is 3:40 a.m. June 30th. Super early in the morning. We are finally done with all the cooking and the food. We've got lots of food on us right now. We got those 2 bowls of soup plus the stew, the couple bowls of stew there. I also picked up our stir fry, bringing that with us, and I ate the leftover fish and rabbit just before leaving the cabin. So I've got a full stomach, lots of food on us. We have just over a quarter tank of gas in the ambulance right now. I do have more gas tanks or gas cans in the back. I think I have 4 full gas cans, so that's enough for us to do what we need to do today. But we will need to make another trip down to the gas station to fill up. I did take a look at the condition of the ambulance, and our hood is down to 0%, so I'm not sure exactly how important the hood is on cars, but we can always pull one off another heavy duty. So let's make the drive up to Riverside. I will stop yapping, and we'll probably just fast forward from here on out. I think we just broke our windshield. I heard a smash. Might want to take a look at that later on. I hit that zombie going pretty fast, so I think that's what happened there. We're not quite there yet, but I am very low on gas right now, and my alarm is going off. So let's go ahead and turn that off. What timing? I'm going to turn the car off, actually, 2 at this point. Hop out, and we are going to grab our other gas cans. Now, oh, I can actually just grab them from the back here. Nice. And pour it in. Cool, I don't actually have to. Or do I? Nope, maybe I had that one on me. No, I think I still need to grab them. Yeah, okay. So let's enter the vehicle. Back seat. There's a gas can there. We'll pick that up. We got 4 more here, so I think we'll use all this. And then we're definitely going to have to go fill these up. I can't remember if we found... I don't think we found a generator in the warehouses out here. Let's quickly do this before we lose too much health. But it would be nice to get another generator hooked up to this gas station up here. That should be the last one. Yeah. Okay. Let's hop back inside here. We'll see if that filled it up completely. It should have. We still have a tiny bit left in this gas can. So we'll put all these on the front seat so they're quicker to access when we need to fill them up. Fire up the car. And we have a full tank of gas again. So it does take about 4 gas cans to fill this thing up. This gas tank. Maybe a little bit over 4. We're going to continue past the crossroad, the T intersection. That's where we usually stop to go into town. We're going to continue on the road down here. So we're going to go to the mechanic shop and gas station out on the other side of town. Just need to go around the broken down cars and try not to hit too many zombies. Shouldn't take us too long to get down there. It's 6:20 a.m. I didn't want to wake up quite that early. I think I was up around 3 o'clock, but it did start raining, so until we get that roof on our cabin, we're going to be stuck. I don't know which way is best to go. This way? We're going to be stuck sleeping in the rain, or waking up when it rains, I should say. Don't want to drive off-road too much, because it does affect our suspension and components of our car. Should be hitting another intersection here pretty soon. There we go. So that would kind of go up to the junkyard. Just get around there. This gravel road takes us up to a farmhouse. We're going to go past all this. Just don't want to hit a car or a tree going at any high speed. Okay, so here's the warehouse. I'm just going to pull up past here a bit. Is there one more road? Yeah. Alright, right here. Perfect. Let's hop out. Let's grab our axe. And we'll clear these Zeds with the axe. If I can pull it out fast enough. Alright, let's try and keep them off the road too. We'll stop for a bite to eat after we clear these ones out. Just make sure we're fully fed. Not too many zombies here though, which is good to see. Come on to the grass. And both of you too, if you would be so kind. How many of you are there? Might just be you two. Alright, so the first building here is the gas station. We've already checked that. I think we did leave a couple parts. So I might just swing by there and just refresh myself. Oh, there's also a propane tank too, that's right. But we'll see what parts those were. I'm not sure if they were for heavy duty cars or not. There's a tire there. Anyone inside? No, just the guys outside. Oh, there were a couple in there. She was fast. Perfect. Like a pro. Alright, so let's see what this tire is. We'll put that propane tank in the back though. That is a sport. Or a regular. For a regular car. Or is that for a sport car? Regular tire type sport. Or is it regular tire type sport? I'm not sure. Alright, let's pick this up. And I'll just put it in my main inventory. Walk this back to the car. Maybe I should equip it. That might help with the weight. Equip that primary. And I guess I could have brought the car right up to this driveway. That's fine. We'll just toss this in the back. Or, since it's 20, I guess we could toss it into one of the seats. That might be better. So let's hop in. And we will put this on one of the seats. It's a perfect fit. Get our axe back out. And I won't worry about that tire. I don't think we left anything else in here, did we? Oh, there are more gas cans. Okay, we will take these gas cans. I think we want as many gas cans as possible. Yeah, we'll take all these empty ones. There's actually some stuff we left behind in here. Yeah, lots of gas cans. Good. Okay. I would like to take this too. That would be cool. A cool addition. Another wrench there. Didn't leave anything in the back. Lighter, we can dismantle that. Or not lighter, radio. I did say I was going to stop to eat something, so let's have one of our stews. I'm going to grab that orange soda, take back with us. Same with that one. That was just the laundromat. Okay. So, there's a diner here, and then next door should be the garage. Let's head to the garage first. We'll see what that has to offer. Oh, right, and there's also this. We should try and collect some cars. We do have another heavy-duty battery back home. So let's move on down here. I'll just worry about any groups immediately outside the mechanic shop. Try and kill these ones before we get too wet. Perfect. And there's one more group down here. Should clear them out. Let's pop a beta blocker. I don't think I'll need it, but there are several here. There we go. I think this axe is going to break pretty soon. Okay, so I think I'm good with that. Let's switch out to our knife. Get our bag out. I've got my stir fry in here. Surprised this is not broken down yet. Luckily it's open. Unluckily, there's an alarm. Oh, jeez. Why does there have to be an alarm, hey? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Like the last time I came down here to check it out, an alarm went off. I thought it was that the mechanic shop that the alarm went off on, but apparently not. So I guess we're gonna have to come back there later. I might just maybe sleep out here the night, come back in the morning and see if it's any better. They will need several hours to kind of disperse. We can pick off some that are coming out of the woods though. I don't think there'd be too many. That's pretty thick wood. It'd take them a while to get through there. There's a couple coming out from there, though. Ah, that's frustrating. Okay, well, I guess we'll just end this episode here for now. I think I will sleep here for the night, though, and we'll come back next episode and try and get into that mechanic shop. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me some comments down below. Hit that like button. You know the drill. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later.